Welcome to Lesson 76, Complex Fractions. Our objective is that I can simplify a complex fraction. A complex fraction is a fraction that contains one or more fractions in the numerator or denominator. Each of the following is a complex fraction. So I have a fraction in the numerator and the denominator here. I have a fraction in the numerator here. I have a fraction in the denominator here, and I have a fraction in the numerator and the denominator here. So it's not a huge deal. Let's see how we're going to attempt it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take whatever the reciprocal is of the denominator and multiply it to the top and bottom. So the reciprocal is flipping the bottom fraction. That'll get rid of the whole bottom here. That means that I can write this as 3 times 3 is 9, 5 times 2 is 10, and I'm done. Just take whatever the bottom fraction is and flip it and multiply it to the top and bottom. Go ahead and try this one on your own. Pause the video, and I'll see you in a second. Now that you've tried it on your own, let's do it together. I'm going to take the bottom fraction, and I'm going to flip it, so it'll become 3 halves, multiply it to the top and bottom. 2 times 3 is 6, 5 times 2 is 10. And I got 6/10. Go ahead and try it. Let's do this one. So, we have one extra step now. I'm going to convert everything to an improper fraction. So this is going to become 100 over 1 in the denominator. In the numerator, 3 times 25 is 75. 75 plus 2 is 77. 77 over 3. Now I'm going to flip the bottom. So that's going to become 1 over 100 and multiply it to the top and bottom. That's going to be 77 over 300. Go ahead and pause the video and try this one on your own. Okay. So now that you've tried it on your own, let's do it quickly together. I'm going to make this 3 times 37. 3 times 37. Sorry, 2 times 37 is 74. Plus 1 is 75. Halves over 100 over 1. Let's multiply times 1 over 100. Those will cancel out there on the bottom, and I'll be left with 75 over 200, which I can reduce down. I'll take a 25 out of the top and a 25 out of the bottom, and I'll get 3/8. Okay, this time we're going to do the same thing, except now we're working with stuff on the bottom. So I'll make the top one into an improper fraction and the bottom one an improper fraction. Then I'll flip and multiply. Flip and multiply. 3 times 15 is 45. 45 over 22. And I'm done. Unless you want to make it an improper or a mixed number, you can do that if you want. 45 minus 44, 2 and 1 22nd if you want. Either one of these is good with me. Change 8 1/3% to a fraction and simplify. So 83 1/3% is the same thing as writing 83 1/3 out of 100. So I'm going to convert everything to an improper fraction. 83 times 3 is 249, plus 1 is 250 thirds. Flip and multiply, flip and multiply. 250 over 300. And I'll divide top and bottom by 50, and I'll get 5/6. Go ahead and pause the video and try this last one on your own. Now that you've tried it on your own, let's do it together. 4 1/6% means that 4 1/6 out of 100. Let's make both of them improper fractions. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. And let's flip and multiply. Flip and multiply. 25 over 600. See, I can reduce that down. I'll divide top and bottom by 25, and I'll get 1/24. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.